Dude,
We went to IHOP today and you ordered fries and toast.
No, the toast was ours.
Want you in my little belly.
How about a mid-afternoon peanut butter spoon? How about a mid-afternoon peanut butter spoon? How about a... Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
Okay, so we're back and we've got Elliot's board here, but we're
the
gonna
Elliot
flip it.
region.
We're in the Elliott
Yeah.
region. We're
Okay.
flipping it. Oh, this is hilarious.
All right, so in the Elliot Morgan region, we've got my girlfriend, light drug use, Cuban sandwiches,
Light
Light drug use.
clean bed sheets, Longboat Key in Florida, stand-up comedy, Postmates, and psychoanalysis.
I like none of these
Postmates.
things.
Have fun,
Elliot.
everybody.
Real
I
quick.
don't like any of these.
I hope you enjoy being glad.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be easy.
Real quick,
It's so
real quick.
simple.
We made a rule that Elliot didn't get because of bad communication, where we weren't supposed to put personal
Thank you.
relationships in
Because
here.
my husband
Thus,
would
my
have been
kids
on mine,
and wife
and
not
his
being.
children
Yep.
would have been on it, and his girlfriend would have
I
been
mean,
on it.
then let's just jump right in. My girlfriend is
Lee, who are you
obviously-
angry at right now?
I'm angry
The
at
person who.
Joe.
Okay.
Here, will you take the mic?
Then I shouldn't have.
This
to
is
No,
do
it's
it.
March
not you.
Glad-
You don't have
Okay,
to
great,
defend
great.
yourself. You
Thank
didn't get
you.
the
Thank
rules.
you.
I am a little bit angry that he
talking-
didn't necessarily. He told me.
I
not to
handed the
like-
mic to him.
Oh, thank
He
you.
told me not to. I mean, you
I'm
did.
Steve, by the way.
Maybe not.
I said nothing.
Look
I
at
am
your
not involved in
texts.
this.
Round one.
All right, one.
Okay,
my
so
girlfriend
Duh,
versus
duh.
light drug use.
My girlfriend. Let's move on.
No, it's not.
No,
What are
it's
you
not
kidding?
your girlfriend.
Elliot's
No,
girlfriend
it's
doesn't make me happy.
It's our.
No.
It's,
No.
yeah.
It's Elliot's
No,
girlfriend.
It's Elliot's
Is that really
girlfriend.
what
Yes,
that is?
Because
Okay, so according to precedents, what we've already done, for example, when we chose Beatty Laughs, is we said Glacier National Park, and I said I'd never been to Glacier National Park, so I can't really speak to it. So even though it might be better for Joe, it was still like a subjective.
This is
So it would be
Elliot's
my
girlfriend.
girlfriend. Yeah.
it would be Elliot's
This is
girlfriend.
Grace Helbig. Does
It's
she
not
make
your
you
girlfriend.
happier
We don't
than
have to
light
name names.
drug
We'll
use?
just say my girlfriend.
It's Grace.
Can I just say truthfully, I'm not as close to your girlfriend as you are, and so I mean she's a great person. I love her to death.
My
Like,
limited interaction with her has been fine and positive.
I'll say all day. I mean, we had a great time in
She put
Vegas
milk in our
recently,
ceilings.
and we had a great
Yeah.
time. And she's
That
a
was
wonderful
fun.
person to be around. I happen to have a great time with light drug use.
I don't partake in many.
don't either.
Well,
Drugs.
let's
But I
say
drink-
drugs would be like,
but I like a
booze,
good drink.
alcohol. Let's say
Yeah, I do like. If we're talking about barbiturates, yes, I do love a good
Some
barbiturate.
would consider caffeine like
Yes.
drug use, and I love a coffee.
And I know, and again, no offense to your girlfriend.
No
by any
offense.
means.
Yeah, and
she
also
seems great. She's got
not
nice
my-
legs.
And also to all you in the audience that are gonna
no.
you're gonna tweet out, they think light drugs are better than Grace Helbig, and then you're gonna turn
This
this
is
into a
not part's
big.
not go with it.
That's you can't do it. Just don't be an asshole. This is my life.
All right,
is
so
a big
1,
bracket.
2, 3, light
Light
drug
drug
use.
This is. I think. By
Vote on light drug use.
the way, I think this is so stupid. Someone, I don't know which one of you mother backed us into the corner that this is Elliot's girlfriend we're talking
Because
about.
we couldn't put
It's
our
so
children.
stupid.
Because he
Yeah,
couldn't
but
put
who
his
gives a
children.
f- Who cares if we didn't put our
Okay,
husband
let's
or
change it.
our
Let's change it
girlfriend or
then. Let's
whatever.
change it. It's still. I don't have a girlfriend.
I don't have a
have
Yeah,
a
but
wife.
your wife,
She-
your husband, my
No,
Significant
that's
other.
not what it says.
yeah,
not what it
significant
says.
That's
other.
not what it says.
That's what it says.
Here's the thing. You know why? Significant
That's not what it
other makes more sense. Yeah, you're right because
It's the more positive
Sure, if
angle.
that's what you
It's
would've
the more
wrote down.
positive-
right, but I know
But
the
you
rules.
didn't.
Moves
Right,
on.
but if you're reading this, if you had this in a book and you were doing like a quiz, you wouldn't be like,
Look,
Right.
Belmont can't change their starting five because they're losing
you.
halfway through
Thank
the
I don't
game.
know what that means.
But
Is
that's
that like
still-
a
that
video
still
game
doesn't-
thing?
No, it's
Is
a
it Castlevania?
Light drug use.
Simon Belmont?
Like if it's my list.
Ah, you got him.
Yeah, if it's my list,
Yes,
if I
it's
think
totally
significant
significant.
other, I'll write that. But that's the idea.
That's what I'm writing in. I'm
No,
writing,
you.
Cuban
folks,
sandwiches-
We haven't voted. We haven't voted.
I'm changing. It's then it. This is our representation of our significant other.
But that's totally not what it says.
Yeah, it isn't what it says.
I mean, all right.
So now it's just significant other?
I think I don't think we're gonna win this one. Hold on. I got this. I have the answer. To
I
this
think
right
we're-
now.
I think we're
no.
already-
I have the definitive answer to this, and then we're going to move on. Kevin, what do you think?
I think that it should stay my girlfriend. And
It's Elliot's girlfriend. Okay, great. Well, then we're putting light drug use in here, and we're moving on.
All right, then we're putting like drug use in here. We're moving on.
Kevin, we're gonna to talk afterwards.
All right, moving on. Next round: Cuban sandwiches versus clean bed sheets.
Neither.
Oh, a
Clean
Cuban.
bed sheets.
A
Clean
Cuban-
bed sheets.
Hold on.
Hands
A
down.
Cuban
I-
sandwich
right?
is
It's
Can I-
so good.
can I
it's
ask-
maybe a perfect sandwich.
Guys,
It's
I don't.
No,
I don't
it
think
has
I know
tons
what
of
a
pickles.
Okay,
Cuban.
let me
It has
ask-
pickles.
I don't know what a
Okay,
Cuban
okay.
sandwich
It
is.
does have pickles.
May I?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I don't
A
know.
please.
Cuban sandwich, I believe, is ham,
Mm-hmm.
roast beef, and
Maybe turkey.
Cheese.
don't even
Cheese
know?
for sure.
it's like 3 types of meat.
And then it's
You're
like
looking it
Swiss,
up.
it's
Are you
like
looking it up?
milk.
It's basically like
I
a
like a good
roast beef
sandwich.
sandwich. Do you have what it is?
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the sandwich is made with ham, roasted pork, Swiss cheese, pickles, mustard, and sometimes salami on Cuban bread.
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of that sounds
that's-
good.
It's
Thank
the
you,
most-
Toby Turner.
Toby.
A sandwich is a sandwich and
like-
it's delicious. It's considered a representation of the
Of
sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah, a Cuban sandwich.
I do
Oh,
have
so
to,
now we're getting broad.
but I know I
Okay.
do need to
All
take
right.
in the. I'm just
No, I
saying.
put Cuban sandwich.
I honestly,
Cuban
it's fine.
sandwich.
Joe understands what it is.
Yeah.
If he were to eat one, he'd get it without pickles, and he'd love it. It's
Right.
delicious.
But
I
I'd
think
still
that's
vote
true.
for clean bed sheets.
Yeah, me
Weird.
too.
Really, you too?
Yeah, man.
It's a weird
Wow.
feeling.
Getting into just a smooth,
Democracy is
clean,
broken.
Nah.
Democracy is
cool
broken.
bed.
Democracy
Yeah,
is
I-
broken.
yeah.
Democracy
Hold
is
on.
broken. Democracy is broken.
Yeah, I
Stop.
agree.
This-
I
you
agree.
have to
Sorry,
stop.
it's just-
Joe didn't argue as much
democracy
as
is
you're
broken.
doing. You're pushing forward an
I did,
agenda. This
though.
is
I was
ours.
over there arguing a
Yeah,
lot.
you did. That's
Look,
what
can I
the
just-
problem
can I tell you
was,
guys a
if
little-
we're going to be
I'm
honest.
sorry. I
this is what the
can't-
democracy is. This is the bracket.
Look, I feel strongly about things. I'm a very passionate person.
I'll offer up an anecdote for why I'm choosing that right now.
We need
A current
totalitarianism.
nightmare that I am dealing with is that my wife lets the kids eat in bed with her. They eat chips, they eat crackers, and they're monsters, and I sleep in motherfucking crumbs, and it's the worst thing on the planet. So clean bed sheets for me is what I'm going forward with, because a Cuban sandwich is just a bigger representation of the crumbs that ruin my night's sleep. So thank you very much.
I don't agree with that.
I know you
think
don't.
I think if you
I am
got
joking.
I think if you have hi Steve,
Nice to
if
meet
you
you.
have a crumb in your bed, you clean the crumbs out before you go to bed.
I don't think.
Clean your crumbs.
You
Get
never
one of
get
those-
all the crumbs.
You know what you
You
can
know
do?
you never get all the
You've
crumbs.
You know what you can do though?
You don't
There's-
seem
you can
like
go
a
to
cl-
Target.
This guy's not a crumb cleaner.
You can go
I
to Target and
speak
get one of those
for-
little
yeah.
vacuum cleaners
man.
you can keep under your bed.
Yeah, it
literally,
is like sand. It gets everywhere.
literally,
It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
literally
Thank you.
$20. You just rip your sheets off. You get the vacuum, run it over, then go to
That's not
bed
a
and you
clean
have no
sheet.
crumbs.
Cuban, right? Doesn't matter if it's a Cuban or a sandwich in general. Here's what I will
Joe
contend.
hates Cubans.
Joe hates Cubans.
Cuban
Did you get
sandwiches.
that? Joe hates
Cuban
Cubans.
sandwich is not my favorite sandwich, but I'll replace it with club. Listen, club still would lose because
Clean bed sheets. I
a
agree.
club doesn't make me happy
Have that
every single
feeling.
time I have it.
If you guys
I'm
are,
not
if you live in Cuba
always-
and you're watching this, you can
No,
go
I
ahead and
didn't.
tweet at
Cuban.
Joe Beretta.
Doesn't matter.
And if you live in Cuba, you know
Do you
that
think
Joe doesn't like you.
Cubans? Put it to a
Wait,
vote.
take it to a
Great.
vote.
We're
Take it
gonna
to
do
a
this.
vote.
We're doing a vote.
Well, obviously, clean bed
Clean
sheets
bed
have
sheets.
won.
All right,
I
well,
picked the Cuban.
on 3, everybody. One,
Okay.
2, 3. My
Cuban
girlfriend.
sandwich.
Clean bed sheets.
Excellent
bed
choice,
sheets.
guys.
Right
Excellent
here.
choice.
But I am
What
going
goes
to try
here?
a Cuban.
Right here, baby.
Yeah,
And then
you
that's
have
Oh, this
it.
is
That's
between
it.
these two. Yeah.
What kind of bread is it?
It's like a.
It's really like a French
Like a
bread.
thin
It's a very,
panini.
it's
Okay.
very good.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
Next one.
Longboat Key in Florida. What the f is this? It's a longboat.
Versus stand-up comedy.
Like the beach. It's like the beach.
Longboat.
So Longboat Key is just a beach
Oh, it's a
experience.
location.
I didn't
It's
know
a-
the
it's-
game.
Okay, it's a location you love.
It's a beach
didn't
experience.
It's a beach.
rules.
It's a Florida beach.
You're saying
Okay.
the beach or stand-up comedy?
You could think of it that way, yes.
Is which one makes you happier? The beach.
The beach.
Yeah. I love comedy. I love comedy.
too.
Stand-up is
Cool.
kind of behind like a lot of comedy for me though.
Performing,
It's good
if you do good stand-up comedy, there's nothing better than
Yeah.
rocking a crowd.
yeah, like
That's
I think,
amazing.
like personally, I think Mike Falzone is a great stand-up comedian.
right.
Mike
so
Falzone?
good. Mike Falzone.
Mike Falzone.
Mike.
He's really the only stand-up comedian that I know.
I know
My
some.
husband does
No,
that.
I know
Yeah.
some.
And
I just think
I
Mike
think
Falzone.
Elliot
he's like-
might do it.
Yeah.
Mike
Democracy
Falzone's
is
very
dead.
good.
Democracy is dead.
Yeah, so no contest, right?
But I think so, because if you see bad stand-up, that
Right.
will totally just
And there's no bad
ruin you. And
experience
if
at
you
the
do
beach.
bad stand-up, there's a lot of bad experiences at the
Right.
beach.
And
But
Well,
feel
if
like
you're an
I'm-
idiot, yeah.
I hate the
mean,
sand.
We're
like,
just talking about the
sand
feeling.
off
We're
of
just talking
you.
about how the feeling of happiness. Which one is stronger?
Take it to a
Imagine
vote,
standing
guys.
on the
Beach.
beach.
All right, beach.
In Deep
Yeah, beach it
Impact
is.
when it's
Wow.
all. That sucks. Deep Impact.
What
Remember
do you,
that?
What, you can't go into deep impact territory. When
I
you're
forgot that
arguing
was
this.
one of the rules.
You got me.
Oh, I think we. This
Next question.
insane.
Next question.
Psychoanalysis or Postmates?
What the?
Dude, that's me as a person.
I mean,
that's the most
psychoanalysis.
representative of me as a human being.
I don't think.
Psychoanalysis
insane.
does not make me happy.
Does not at all.
Psychoanalysis is interesting. It's fascinating. It's wonderful. It's necessary. But Postmates will bring me an In-N-Out burger to my bed.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes.
Postmates, Postmates, Postmates.
Is that so? Post Mickle?
Postmates. It's just Postmates, you asshole. All right, so we've made our way through the arduous 8 from Elliot's brain. Now we're going straight for the top here between light drug use and sheets.
Admittedly, the hybrid would be the best case scenario. You want to mix the two.
Light drug
Oh,
use in
clean
the
sheets and light drug
nice
use?
and a beer.
Right? And a beer on a hot day.
I would do a
At a
whiskey
wedding?
on a
Not
hot day.
yourself. You're gonna want to clean your sheets.
I'm gonna go. God, I don't know.
It's like you don't want to say what you want to say because then it's coming out of your mouth, you know?
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
I wanna
talking
say, like-
booze.
And then we're on record.
You're talking barbiturates.
We're talking barbiturates. We're talking any kind of.
Dude, an IPA
gotta
on
imbibe.
any
Gotta
day,
imbibe.
I gotta imbibe.
Gotta
Yeah.
imbibe.
Gotta
I'm going by.
And I just put light barbiturate use. Can you spell barbiturate?
I think it should still say light drug use.
I'm gonna put
I think they've been on the
I'm
journey.
gonna put
Barbiturate.
imbibing.
Imbibes.
And Bibbins.
Okay, next. Finally, we have
Beach.
Beach.
the
Postmates.
beach or Postmates.
Or Postmates.
The beach, you guys.
Yeah,
my
the
list
beach.
is
So
awesome.
sad.
It's the beach.
I mean,
It's gotta
Postmates
be
is great, but Postmates is also sad. It's like really kind of sad at times
Yeah.
for like that's where we're at now.
Yeah, it's
and
the beach.
half the time they don't give you your food like warm.
And it's
You don't
cold.
need to be
and-
Yeah.
yeah, there's
so
a lot of
critical.
problems.
Yeah.
So
It's still beach.
Right.
it's
Yeah, that's
worlds. We're not.
Still beach.
I mean, that is heaven.
I am
That sounds like a
fascinated
great
that the
idea.
beach
Yes,
has made it
sounds
this
like a
far.
great
The
idea.
beach is fine. It's not. It's look how far the beach has made it.
Also, I am fascinated.
That is one way of thinking of the beach. It is a more specific beak.
All right.
All right, guys, imbibins or bees?
Bibbins or bees.
Welcome back to Imbibins or Bees.
Bibbins and bees.
Bobbin and
Imbibins and bees and Imbibins and bees.
And bibbin and bibbin and bibbin and bees and bibbin and bibbin and bees.
All right, guys, we're talking light drugs, booze,
Dude, I'm
or the
telling
beach.
you, I'm still fascinated that the beach made it this far. I hate to support this with my mouth, but in Bibbins, man.
Lord.
I'm in Bibbins in it. I'm deep in Bibbins.
I don't know,
what
man.
is the beach
Listen,
without
guys,
Imbibins?
I'm pretty happy at the beach.
I am happy at the beach too. I
and
want
and the imbibings is like a fake happy.
You're happy at the beach because you leave the beach
Steve,
eventually.
you're right.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
It's
I
got to be
agree.
the beach.
the best
It-
part
it
about
does,
the beach
because
is leaving it.
Any imbibing
Done
has
with.
a low to the high.
Absolutely.
And if we're
And-
talking pure
and-
gladness-
It's all
and
false
beach.
imbibing.
Every
It's all
imbibement
false, yes.
is not it's not
Temporary.
good for your body.
And much of the association you're making, Joe, I think is probably more related to the people you're doing it
Yeah,
with
of course.
than the actual act solo.
Sure.
of
But
imbibing.
this is a detriment to your body and soul. This could be just a detriment to your body with cancer. and
I
all
contend that point goes with the beach
you
too.
think
You're
the
not,
beach gives you cancer?
Well, the sun.
you're not
Oh,
kicking it at the
oh,
beach
oh.
by yourself. You love the beach because you're there with your friends and your family and you're in
That's
the
No,
not
beach.
but
true.
it's also
Yeah,
a
I'm
beautiful.
so-
that's
It's
not
also a
necessarily
beautiful
true.
place.
It's a beautiful place. I'm going beach.
I guess I'm just a
I'm
mountain
going
boy.
beach.
Yeah, that's just it. It's just my
All
personal
right,
preference.
well we got it, guys.
All right, guys.
The beach.
Oh.
Now,
The beach
now
is
who
the
has the
final
widest
four.
answer?
The beach is in the final four.
Dude, yours was weddings.
I
And mine's
know.
the beach.
All right, guys. So the
fascinating.
best wins, and now it's time for us to move on to, I'm sure,
Oh.
Lee.
No, it's fine.
But
These
that
are
said,
my joys.
I just realized a moment ago that I'm pretty sure that if you were up here, you would also find difficulty choosing between your dogs and cheese. And